Tonight, gray wolves are exploring the Front Range more than they have before. Thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News at 6. I'm Jessica Porter.
I'm Shannon Ogden. Glad you're with us tonight. Now, Denver 7's been tracking Colorado's controversial wolf reintroduction program from the beginning. And today, Colorado Parks and Wildlife released this map showing wolf activity. So the purple areas are watersheds where at least one wolf has been during the last month, and that includes parts of Boulder County and Jefferson County, which is more activity along the Front Range than previous records have shown. Now, CPW does not specify exactly where in those areas the wolves were or if they're still there.
And soon, more wolves will be roaming Colorado. The state is expected to release its third round of wolves somewhere between Gunnison and Montrose in January, despite pushback. For months, we've heard concerns from livestock producers who say these animals are preying on their cattle and costing them their livelihoods. Now ranchers in Gunnison tell us they're worried what the next release means for them.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon went out to the western slope, talked with the ranchers wondering just what their futures look like.
If the wind blows you here,
I would say this landscape is breathtaking.
thank your lucky stars.
I have artists that want to paint it.
This is Castleton Ranch, roughly 7,000 acres, bordered by national forest.
There's no other place like this I know in southern Colorado.
Craig Jackson and his boss, Stella,
Head of security.
showed us around on an unusually warm November day in the Ohio Creek Valley, just north of Gunnison.
I think the worst temp I've ever seen as far as the extreme low is 47 below.
Jackson's worked here for 9 years, a job where he finds joy.
Does it ever get old?
No. It's challenging, but it's never old. You meet the challenge every day, whether it's snow or wolves or whatever, you meet the challenge.
As the general ranch manager, he's thinking about how to best prepare the property and cattle.
Probably about 300 cow-calf pair, and then we run some yearlings.
For the next round of wolves, the apex predator being reintroduced to Colorado, likely heading somewhere between Gunnison and Montrose at the start of 2026.
I don't hate wolves. I don't like the conflict.
What would be your biggest concerns about next year?
You know, that's tough because I don't have a crystal ball.
While the future is foggy, the clash between cattle producers and gray wolves is nothing new. Denver 7 has documented such depredations in the past, when a wolf either kills or injures livestock.
You know, it's like preparing for a hurricane. You don't know how big or how hard it's going to hit.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife says they've expanded their conflict minimization and depredation investigation assets over the course of this last year.
We know it's coming. We just want deliberate, intensive management.
No matter how much work they do, a giant question hangs over their heads. Where will the wolves come from? The Trump administration is telling Colorado to stop importing any gray wolves from Canada.
We don't really want the wolves, but if we're going to take the wolves, I think the lesser of the two evils would be the wolves out of Canada.
He says that in part because of the Copper Creek Pack, a controversial group of wolves that came from Oregon. Down the road and to the east of Gunnison,
I was born here.
Greg Peterson doesn't have a preference on where the wolves are from.
If I had to say where I would want them to come, it would be wolves that had never seen livestock. But the reality is a wolf is a wolf.
Peterson says he's angry heading into the new year.
We're already feeling the impacts, and they haven't even dropped wolves here.
Are you at all concerned for your livelihood?
I'd say possibly. I mean, I'm not going to say that I've thought about going out of business now, but it could reach a point, I suppose, if I just didn't want to put up with it.
For Peterson and Jackson, it's a way of life, and one they can't imagine leaving behind.
Sometimes you just slow down and you're like, what else would I have done, you know?
The wind blew them here.
Just feeling that we've been kind of hung out in the wind, unprepared.
And the two want to do everything they can to stay. With photojournalist Adam Hilberry, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
And looking closer, CPW will move forward with its next wolf release under new leadership. Director Jeff Davis is stepping down after 2.5 years, and his time at the head of CPW was heavily defined by the wolf reintroduction program. He told Denver 7 the wolf plan was adopted on his second day on the job. And ever since, he's been facing pressures from livestock producers who are pushing for accountability. Now, Davis moving into a new role at the Department of Natural Resources. Major General Laura Clellan will take over as acting director for CPW.